Do you really need that LLC for your business? We'll discuss it today on the Carolina's Photography Podcast. But first, let me get it out of the way. I am Yeager Tedder from Carolina's Photography and Photo17.com, which is the online home of Carolina's Photography, Photo17.com, where you can book your wedding packages online and go through all of them, look at the prices. Also, we got our classic pick package, which is just our basic portrait package of you solo or with a family. It's one of the best deals in photos. You get 3 8x10s, 5x7s, 4x6s, there's wallets in there. All the photos, digitally download them. Go to Photo17.com right now to take a look at that. Also, you can download some free apps for your phone. They're not made by me because I know nothing about making apps. They're by people who actually know what they're doing when it comes to apps. So all that is at Photo17.com. So, really quick, I'm not going to hold your time up. Time is super valuable, but getting an LLC, is it really necessary? Well, it kind of depends on your business. Sorry, there's no real small scale answer. Some people will definitely attest to it, some will not. But look, if you're only shooting something, I don't know, once or twice out of the year, maybe even longer, maybe you just kind of skirt by a little bit. If anything goes haywire, small claims court. I will suggest getting everything put down in writing for yourself and the party you're dealing with. More on that on the next podcast. But today, as far as the LLC goes, if you want to get your business eligible to get like debit cards, credit cards, bank accounts, you're going to have that LLC. So the LLC is what you apply for. You can do that by going to LegalZoom. And in the state of South Carolina, where I am right now, all you got to do is go to scbos.sc.gov and take it from there. That is the place to go for your business entities online application. That's going to start with getting the LLC. It'll start with getting you the EIN number, which is basically the version of your social security number for the business. The doing business as, or something along those lines. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I don't exactly have the technical mumbo jumbo down, but it's not that hard. All right. Photographer, not a lawyer. The EIN number, employer identification number. There we go. It's coming back to me now. I also have the internet in front of me to cheat. That is how you achieve getting one of those. Also, what you can do is simply go to Google. Like I said, LegalZoom for anywhere, but every state, of course, has their own .gov website to go to. Step 1 is going to be naming your LLC. You're going to choose a registered agent. That's basically the legal website that you go to, LegalZoom to start, or your scbos.gov. Okay, you'll file with them. This is where you do have to file, and you also could probably need a notary at some point too. And you can create an operating agreement. You'll get the EIN number. Okay. Separate personal assets from the LLC. Separate your personal assets from the LLC. This is the whole point of that, of getting things put in the business name. Okay, so if anything goes haywire down the road, no one's going to come and take your personal computer, hopefully down the road. You'll deal with some accounting, and you'll register your LLC in whatever state and for state taxes. So I recommend it. Carolina's Photography is an LLC. You've been that way for years. In this state of South Carolina, there's going to likely be furniture and fixture taxes if you're operating out of your home, so you're not going to be immune to that. They're not that much. And LLCs are sort of, I think ours is $120 11 years ago, $120, so it might be around $100. They vary in price depending on the business, so definitely keep that in mind, whatever it is that you're trying to do. But I sort of like it because it opens up the door to do other things like maybe get a business registry, a state operating discount to do retail licenses or stuff like that. And you can maybe go into some other areas. So it's a good idea to start. And then depending on how you set things up, you can maybe latch on to some other things. And the longer you pay it off, the cheaper some taxes can get, like that furniture and fixture taxes. So you won't be on the hook for long. Also, make sure you kind of get someone who understands taxes to help you out. Personally, I don't get much of that, so I got some help there. And a lot of places also have free checking accounts for your business, so that's not going to be too terrible at some banks. Check around for those. And on the next podcast, I will break down for you agreements or contracts. And when in the world do you really need those? On the next Carolina's Photography Podcast. Thanks for listening. It's Yeager. Have a week, folks.